Well, as it gets warmer, people will start making their way to beaches and parks across West Michigan.
But talks about Muskegon City Park rules, including their smoking and vaping policies, are still ongoing and causing some divide in the city.
News 8's Adriana Doria was at the City Commission meeting. She has more on what happened tonight and what comes next.
Brian, Amber, lots of back and forth tonight at the City Commission meeting in Muskegon as commissioners voted on the proposed 2025 park rules. Those proposed rules would have added a no smoking and vaping policy on any city park, and it's a topic that has gotten a fair amount of attention and pushback from both commissioners and attendees in the audience.
Motion does not get adopted.
Back and forth tonight on whether or not Muskegon should enforce a no smoking and vaping policy at its city parks.
I believe is a clear case of government overreach and an unrealistic expectation for both Muskegon Police Department and park rangers.
The Parks and Recs Advisory Committee passed the rules, which would include no smoking or vaping to, quote, maintain a clean environment and ensure everyone's health.
I grew up smoking on lanes and buses, so it seems a little odd to say you can't do it outdoors, but I understand that plenty of people, as a former smoker myself, plenty of people put their butts everywhere, and that's not very considerate of others.
During the commission public comment and discussion, many points of contention were addressed, one being the addition of vaping to the rule.
I am not opposed to a smoking ban. I understand concerns some may have about vaping in public spaces, but I also believe we must balance public health with personal freedoms, especially in open outdoor environments where science tells us the risks are minimal.
I am okay with the not smoking, but just not with the vaping. It just didn't make sense to me. If I had to, though, pick whether or not it was going to be all or nothing, it would be nothing.
Some commissioners and attendees asking for some sort of compromise.
The only way to appease everyone is to have separate areas that are away from, designated areas, like they do now currently at bars and concert areas and such.
These are activities or things that pedestrians and residents have done for years. Have you considered or even thought about it at the time, and I've been asked, of a designated area in the park that possible space could be set aside for smokers?
Ultimately, commissioners didn't pass the no smoking or vaping policy.
I'm happy that it didn't go through and that they'll visit it again.
Now, while these rules did not pass today in commission, that does not mean they're gone forever. The decision is now left in the city manager's hands, where he will then decide if the commission or the committee will revisit this topic or not. And as always, we will stay on top of that as we learn more. Brian.